treatment of illness and injury in pediatric and adolescent athletes. Call 757-668-PLAY for all your sports medicine needs. In tonight's contest, our Seahawks play host to the Crusaders of Catholic High School. The Crusaders enter tonight's game with a record of 0-2, while your Seahawks are coming off a 2-0 start, outscoring their opponents 98-6. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, the offense for the visiting Catholic High School Crusaders. At wide receiver, number 3, Alex Witt. At quarterback, number 5, Ryan Markey. At wide receiver, number 7, Garen Cox. At running back, number 9, Grayson Gahan. At receiver, number 18, Shane Kennelly. Also at receiver, number 19, John Amick. On the line tonight for the Crusaders, number 75, Elijah Roman. Number 77, James Walters. Number 52, Connor Thompson. Number 72, Mason Weed. And number 56, Ethan Roadfuss. The Crusaders are coached by Michael Muelling. And now the starting defense for your Atlantic Shores Seahawks. At strong safety, a senior, number 1, Chris Higgins. At cornerback, a senior, number 2, Corey Williams. At middle linebacker, a senior, number 3, Jack Weaver. At strong safety, a senior, number 4, Malcolm Forbes. At outside linebacker, a junior, number 6, Josh Sibley. At cornerback, a senior, number 8, Dexter Edmonds. At linebacker, a freshman, number 9, Tyler Craig. At linebacker, a senior, number 11, Cameron Kent. At strong safety, a senior, number 12, Campbell Clark. At cornerback, senior, number 21, Wes Bruley. At defensive end, a senior, number 51, William Ferguson. Also at defensive end, a junior, number 55, Josh Long. And at defensive tackle, a senior, number 72, Zeke Ikong. The Seahawks are coached by Wayne Lance. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask that everyone please stand. And gentlemen, we ask that you remove your hats as we begin tonight's game with a word of prayer, followed by the singing of our national anthem. Let's pray. Father, once again, we thank you for this beautiful weather you bless us with tonight, and for the traveling mercies you provided to everyone here. Lord, we ask for the guys as they play this game tonight, Lord, that you'll keep them safe, allow them to play to the best of their ability as they do so. And Lord, we ask also that you'll bless our officials and coaches and give them wisdom in the jobs they're doing. And Lord, we ask everything we say and do tonight will bring honor and glory to your name. For it's your Son's name we pray. Amen.
There you have it, little jet flyover for our national anthem here live from the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine. That was obviously planned by the good folks behind the scenes, Nick Santy, Chuck Thornton, and Dennis McEwen. They could not have drawn it up any better. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on into our Friday Night Lights football game tonight between the Atlantic Shore Seahawks and the Catholic Crusaders. Big game tonight for both sides. Atlantic Shore's looking to build on their momentum that they've had going for the last couple weeks, and Catholic looking for that first win. They played SMLCA a little close last week. They're looking to build on top of that and try and find a way to defeat the Seahawks tonight.
Number 18, Shane Kennelly, representing the Seahawks. The umpire, Kyle Quick. Linesman, Dell Johnson. Our line judge is Terrence
Have a
Dorsey.
monstrous night of
Side
Friday
judge,
Night
Howard
Lights
Fulton.
tonight.
Field
You have
judge,
this
Jeff
one
Newton.
here that you're
The back
watching,
judge, Melvin
and some
Tiggett.
big games
And upstairs
happening around the
taking care of the club tonight,
757.
Mr.
Maryland
Daniel
Wise, one of the best teams out of Maryland, comes to the 757 tonight to face the Maury Commodores in Norfolk at Powhatan Field, one of the biggest games. As well as Phoebus High School takes on Highland Springs at Highland Springs to face the Springers. Huge game there for some playoff implications, some seeding implications for later in the year. Some other big games like Churchland taking on Smithfield, Oscar Smith faces Norcom. Lots of good games around the 757 today. It's a great night for football, beautiful weather as well. Captain's still on the field with the coin toss here. I'd like to see what either team would like to do. I'm sure Atlantic Shores wouldn't hate to have the ball first, and with the offensive firepower they have with guys like Chris Higgins, Michael Lance, Josh Sibley, Jack Weaver, I'd love. Catholic has won the toss. They've elected to defer. Atlantic Shores will be receiving, so they're going to have a chance to get on the board first. So the Seahawks looking to receive. They're already out on the field. Catholic getting ready to take the field now as we're ready to go for this Friday night matchup.
Back to receive for the Seahawks, number 1, Chris Higgins, and number 2, Corey Williams. Kicking for the Crusaders tonight, number 24, Joey Smith.
We're about ready to go here. Both teams on the field. Big game for either side, like I mentioned earlier. Both teams excited for this one. Seems like it's been a long week since the last Friday night. After the first week of official VHSL football, everybody's ready to go. A lot of excitement going on. Like I said earlier, lots of exciting games around the 757. The Maury Commodores taking on Maryland from Wise, the best team out of the state of Maryland coming down to play in the 757. Looks like we're about ready to rock and roll here. There goes the kick. Pretty good kick. That'll be fielded by Corey Williams. Has a little bit of room. Makes a cut. And finally be brought down.
Corey Williams on the
Very
return.
good return if you're a Seahawk fan.
Tackle,
to start off
led by number 4,
the game.
Darren Hare.
Darren Hare on the tackle.
After the Williams return, the Seahawks will begin this drive. 1st and 10. Ball spotted on their own 43.
Ready to go. Let's see what Coach Wayne Lance would like to draw up with his son Michael Lance and maybe Chris Higgins, the William and Mary football commit. They're going to start out on a shotgun look. Jack Weaver to the right of Michael Lance. Split set with the receivers, 2 receivers on either side of the field. Lance drops back, and there's going to be a flag on the field, and the referee signals for offsides. That's going to maybe encroachment against the defense. That'll move up the Seahawks 5 yards.
The flag on the play. The Crusaders are called for all sides. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Not an ideal start for Catholic. Ref needs to pick his flag back up over there by the 41-yard line. There he goes. Shotgun for Michael Lance. Lance drops back. Fires across the middle for a drag route, and that ball is caught. Christian Franks, a very good reception. He's still fighting for yards and a great start for the Seahawk offense.
Michael Lance
They're going to mark him at about the 34-yard line into Crusader territory already.
Franks takes the ball into Crusader
Sometimes that's all it takes, just a simple little drag route across the
middle.
middle, break a tackle, make a move, and get all the way up to the 34-yard line. How about that for Christian Franks? It'll be shocking once again for Lance. Three receivers out. Jack Weaver's first carry of the night, and he has some room to go. There he goes. The fast Jack Weaver makes a move, and he'll finally be brought down past the first down marker for about a 12-yard gain.
Tough run from Weaver. Tackle made by Darren Hare.
Update from Maury Maryland Wise. Maury has been stopped on downs. Turnover on downs in Norfolk. Maryland Wise will take over with pretty good field position. That's going to be a big one. So it'll be shotgun once again for the Seahawks. You got Chris Higgins isolated down at the bottom in man coverage. Lance drops back, and he fires towards the end zone, and that ball's going to be picked off. Number 4, Darren Hare. He'll go down for a touchback, and that's a huge play for Catholic to start off the game. We have flags on the field. Not entirely sure what these are going to be. Huge play for Catholic. I'm not entirely sure what Michael Lance saw there. He's arguing with his dad right now.
After the play, Crusaders call for unsportsmanlike conduct.
After the play, it'll be unsportsmanlike conduct on the Crusaders. However, the turnover is going to stand, and how about Catholic? Great start. Couldn't ask for a better start defensively after giving up a couple big plays. So here goes Catholic. They will have the ball at their own 20 from the touchback, and they're going to back them up because of the penalty. So definitely not ideal to have the unsportsmanlike, but either way, if you can force a turnover against the Seahawk offense, that's huge. Again, I'm not entirely sure what Lance is thinking there.
Of the goal. First and 10 Crusaders
He had
on their own 10-yard
looked like
line.
Jack Weaver down there, but it was triple coverage. I'm not entirely sure. It'll be shotgun look for Catholic. It'll be a handoff here, and he'll be stopped immediately. Going nowhere, maybe lose a yard. That was number 9, Grayson Gann. Second out and long.
Grayson Gahan on the carry. He's met pretty much immediately by number 6, Josh Sibley, assisted by Zeke Kong.
Josh Sibley on the assisted tackle there. We'll hear his
on
name later tonight as well. One of the things so dangerous about this Atlantic Shores team is their receiving core. Monsters. You have Chris Higgins, the number 1 guy, committed to play his football at William & Mary. Corey Williams, monster. Malcolm Forbes, Josh Sibley. The list goes on and on. Christian Franks, Cameron Kent. And you have Jack Weaver in the backfield as a running back who can also go out in space and get some wide open looks as Catholic going to gain a yard, maybe a half a yard on the play.
Tackle led by number 6, Josh Sibley.
It's going to be 3rd and long.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Good look for the
3rd and 11.
Third and very long here for Catholic. They got 2 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Pistol look. Quarterback's going to drop back, roll out, and he's just going to throw this one away. Smart move there as he was getting back into his own end zone. And
Ryan Markey forced out of the pocket by number 55. It's Josh Long.
Ryan Markey, he's a young quarterback, only a sophomore.
That'll bring up 4th and 11.
Good to get all this experience now and hopefully translate it to his future. I mean, if he's playing as a sophomore already, you got to think he's going to be a monster in a couple years. So punt formation on for Catholic. Best thing you can do here, just get the punt off. Don't get blocked. Atlantic Shores has already blocked a punt this year in their Week 0 opener against Isle Void Academy. Here's a snap. Punter will get it off. It's going to bounce at about the 30-yard line. Picked up by Chris Higgins. He's going to run to the left side. He's got some space. He's got to get the edge. There goes Chris Higgins. No one anywhere near other than the punter. He'll truck him over. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Chris Higgins on the return takes it all the way back to the house for the Seahawk touchdown.
I've got to say, other than the first possession of the first game of the year, he's been a little quiet compared to last year. That's one of the biggest plays he's made all year. He got the edge easily on the left side, trucked the punter over at the end, and you're setting yourself up for failure if you're relying on your punter to make the tackle at the end there. It didn't work out for him. Touchdown, Seahawks. Weird looking formation here. I'm thinking it'll be an extra point. They like to have their quarterback Michael Lance as the holder. They don't show their formation until very late. They basically have the same team out there as their offense. Extra point goes up.
Kick from
and it's good. We have a flag on the play.
Good.
I'm thinking this is going to be offsides on the line of scrimmage. Let's see.
9 minutes remain in the first quarter with the score Atlantic Shore 7, Catholic 0.
We got false start on the offense, actually, so they're going to have to re-kick this. Either false start or illegal formation. I didn't really see a false start. So they're going to have to reattempt this extra point from a little deeper. See, it should back them up 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Testing the leg of their kicker,
Penalty on the play.
Griffin Weaver.
And the Seahawks will have to re-kick the extra point.
There they go, back up 5. I will say Griffin Weaver, he hasn't been tested all that much this year, however. I remember watching him in warm-ups in the first game of the year, and he was making them, I believe he made as deep as 47 yards. For high school football, that is incredible. This is going to be a 25-yarder for the extra point. Extra point goes up, and it's good with ease. So Atlanta Shores takes the lead early on a Chris Higgins punt return touchdown. With that, we're going to take a quick timeout and hear from some of our sponsors. Let's hear from CHKD Sports Medicine.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
CHKD Sports Medicine. Whether your child is competing as part of a football team, likes to ride a bike, or is on the road to Olympic glory, the multidisciplinary team at the CHKD Sports Medicine program is dedicated to the comprehensive treatment of illness and injury in pediatric and college athletes. CHKD Sports Medicine, one of our biggest sponsors here at the Sportsplex, and also providing the medical health down on the field for any of these events, whether it's this, Mustangs football, field hockey, as we had field hockey all day here today, and even more field hockey action tomorrow all day, as it's Ring of Honor weekend here at the Sportsplex.
Eventually forced out of bounds by Malcolm Forbes.
I'm Jack Lowe, joined alongside by my cameraman Will Frick, and all the people behind the scenes, and Chuck Thornton, Nick Sensi, and Dennis McEwen. So Chris Higgins at the punt return touchdown. The Seahawk defense comes back out to combat the Catholic offense. And this play is just going nowhere. That's how it's been the last couple of times.
Ryan Markey brought down in the backfield. Sack led by number 3, Jack Weaver.
video just came out of Maury's entrance against the
Loss of 3
Maryland
on the
Wise.
play.
It's just incredible
Second and
how excited
13.
they are for that football game. No updates yet, other than Maury got stopped, turnover on downs. Maryland Wise takes over. Update from Phoebus Highland Springs, no score. Phoebus calls a timeout on 4th and 1 at the Highland Springs 20, so big play there if they're going to go for it. I assume they will with the timeout call. It's going to be a pistol look for Catholic, meanwhile, over here. Ryan Markey hands that one off, and he's going nowhere. Once again, this Atlantic Shores defensive line has been incredible so far, not giving an inch. It's going to be 3rd and long once again.
Gahan on the carry, met immediately in the backfield by the front line of the Seahawk defense.
Defensive
Loss of
line's
1
been
on the
very,
play.
very impressive.
3rd and 14.
Let's see if Catholic can draw something up here. In the backfield there. The backfield there, number 4, the running back. This time, quarterback's going to drop back, and he's going to have to run, and he's just going to go down smartly right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 4th down once again. That
Markey's
was
flushed out of the pocket by the Seahawk defense.
Ryan Markey, I believe, on the run there, and he had nowhere to go. That's a smart
Markey
move as
slides
quarterback.
down
Stay
around the
healthy.
15-yard
You're going to
line.
go down
We're
either
gonna
way.
fourth
Might as
down for the Crusaders.
3rd and long. No reason to try and get extra yards. You know you're not going to get the first down there. Smart play. An update from Chesapeake. Western Branch takes the lead over Benedictine, 7-0. Very impressive as that punt is almost blocked. He gets it off. No man back there to return for Atlantic Shores, so Catholic will down this one at about the 45-yard line.
Good kick from number 11, Penn Cochran. The ball
And we're
comes
going
to
to hear
rest on the
from,
45-yard
really quickly,
line.
John's Tax Service.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
John's Tax Service. John's Tax Service is a proud community supporter of local youth sports, providing tax preparation and retirement planning services. John's Tax Service and JPM Financial Services have been serving all of Hampton Roads for over 20 years. We're the best, thanks to you. John's Tax Service. Seahawks offense comes out for their second series of the game. Their second series of the game, their first offensive series, resulted in a pick right in the Catholic end zone. The only reason they scored was the punt return touchdown, so now they're going to try and get him back here. In fact, Campbell Clark is in at quarterback. Really interesting. Michael Lance is on the sideline. I wonder if it has anything to do with that bad read he made on that first possession. Very interesting there, coach's son on the sideline. So Campbell Clark's going to take the snap. We have movement early. The left tackle for Atlantic Shores is going to be called for a false start.
Flag on the
False
play.
start.
Seahawks called for false start. 5-yard penalty, repeat first
And just
down.
like that, Campbell Clark did not get a chance to run play at quarterback. Michael Lance is right back in there in the game. Soft break for Campbell Clark with the false start penalty. Didn't get to run. If Atlantic Shores gets a lead, however, I'm sure he'll come in late in the game as he did the past couple weeks. Coming in there. Shotgun look for Lance and the Seahawks. 1st and 15. 6.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Lance drops back. He's looking to the side. That pass is complete. Christian Franks, he has some room to run. The exact same thing that happened on the first drive. And there he goes, being pushed out of bounds at about the 25-yard
on the
line.
receiving end of the Micah Lance pass over on the
I mean, that
right-hand
was
side.
the exact
Another
same
nice
play.
pass and catch, and Franks will take. Ball spotted on the
Looked like the
Crusaders
exact same
25.
play.
First
Very
down,
identical to the
Seahawks.
first drive. Christian Franks wide open for a drag route down the middle. Got him. juked a couple players, made his moves, and got all the way to the 25. Very identical, very impressive by Christian Franks. He's been a good slot guy for him this year so far. Lance a shotgun, he's going to drop back. And fire deep. And that ball's caught. Chris Higgins, he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks, and there's the dominant Chris Higgins. He didn't even look like he was going at 100%. Just kind of casually got open in the back corner of the end zone. Wide open. Micah Lance with his first touchdown pass of the game. And there's the Seahawks going up 13-0 so far. I'm sure they'll kick the extra point here. Griffin Weaver on for the extra point. And Lance is going to drop back. Wide open. That's a fake. Number 27. That's Levi Belford.
Micah Lance to Levi Belford for the two-point conversion.
I think that's the first time I've called Levi Belford's name all season. I have not seen him, and I guess the fake field goal, you know, it worked out for him. So great play by Atlantic Shores to get the two-point conversion. They now lead 15-0 with 5 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're going to once again hear word from some of our sponsors.
What is more? Is it more reps, more strength, more stamina? We say it's all of that, but it's greater than just what's in the mirror. It's about improving your mental and physical health. More is a feeling of achievement, fulfillment, confidence. It's looking better, feeling better, being better, and it's our mission to get you there. Because here, you are more. One Life Fitness.
An update from Phoebus Highland Springs. Phoebus takes the lead 7-0 over Highland Springs. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Davion Roberts with a 1-yard touchdown run. How about Phoebus? Big start for them. Huge game for them going into Highland Springs, a Class 6 school. The onside kick for Atlantic Shores. They're going to easily pick it up. There's a flag on the field. That might be something to do with that big block that happened. See what the referees decide to do here. Lake Shores easily picked it up. I'm not sure if it's going to stand, actually. I don't know. Something to do with the block, but I mean, it kind of looks pretty clean. Kind of dirty by Atlantic Shores, though. You're up 15-0. You kick the onside kick. In a game where Atlantic Shores can be favored. Catholics put up some solid fights so far. Wouldn't be surprised to see this game get closer than just 15-0. Kick catch interference. That makes sense. We kick catch interference. It's going to be 15 yards. I assume that's going to mean they're going to back up the kickoff 15 yards and redo the kick. I don't think they're going to let them have the ball. They shouldn't let them have the ball. That's not the way the rules work. Should have to back up 15 and kick again. Let's see. Otherwise, they're going to back up 15, let the offense on the field, and that's a huge one for Atlantic Shores. That means you'd easily do kick-catch interference every time. Rich Wayman's talking to referee about it, and it looks like they're going to kick again. I don't see quarterback Michael Lance on the field.
Personal foul called against the Seahawks after
the
kick. Oh, no.
Okay, that makes sense. It gives Catholic
so
the ball. That's how it should be.
Drive in Seahawk
so Catholic getting outstanding field
42.
position here. They're looking in a pistol look. Atlantic Shores is bringing it. Handoff. Number 9. Getting a couple yards there. That's Grayson Gahan once again. He's been the primary running back thus far for the Crusaders.
Grayson Gahan on the carry. Initial contact made by number 27, Levi Belford. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Update from the Beach District. Kempsville leads Princess Anne 6-0. Kempsville's definitely a favorite in that game. Princess Anne, you know, Coach Philip Sims, looking for a bounce-back year. He's definitely got the program in the right direction. He's got to try and find a way to win some football games as quarterback for Catholic takes off here. He's going to pick up a solid game.
Ryan Markey on the quarterback keeper off the left-hand side.
They're going to give him less yards than I thought they would.
Steps out of bounds around the 39-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd and long once again.
Gain of 4 on the play.
But Kempsville looks pretty nasty this year.
3rd and
We'll have to
6.
see if they can give a fight to teams like Salem, Green Run, who's been running the division for so long now. We'll have to see. So for Catholic, they've got 3rd and manageable here. Pistol look. Got a tight end kind of sitting right there by the offensive line. I wonder if he's going to be involved here. They're going to hand it off, actually, and he's not going to go very far. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. That's going to bring up
Gahan on the
4th
carry.
down. This is kind of
Tackled
4th
by
down
Levi
territory, you
Belford.
wonder, because you're on the other side of the field.
Loss of 1 on the play.
You could try to play the field position game and make a
4th
stop
and
on the
7.
Lake Shores, but in a game like this, where Atlantic Shores is tough to stop, I wouldn't hate the call if they tried to go for this, although it is 4th and very long, so they are bringing the punt team on the field. The thing you got to be scared about, Chris Higgins. Find a way to tackle him. Get the punt off, then tackle Chris Higgins. There goes the punt. It's botched there. It's going to bounce at about the 27-yard line and go out of bounds. Definitely not what they were looking for, but hey, there goes the punt. Atlantic Shores will take the field. We'll keep it right here as we get some more score updates coming in. Granby
Punt
leads
goes out of
14-0
bounds on the
Kickoff. That's
24-yard
definitely an
line.
interesting game.
And
Granby's
the Seahawks
definitely
begin to
favored,
drive
but
1st and 10.
made some noise
Just
last
over
week.
4
I
minutes
think that's
remaining in the
definitely
first quarter.
something that could end up being a close game. As we said, Phoebus leads Highland Springs 7-0. Green Run over Kellum 7-0 with a minute to go in the first quarter. That's very expected. Menchville leads Heritage 14-0. That's very interesting. I don't expect Menchville to be in that game right now, but there you go. Gloucester leads York 6-0 as we're ready to go here. Empty set for Michael Lance. He's got trips to the left, 2 receivers on the right. Lance looking deep. Josh Sibley wide open and caught, and he's going to be gone. Touchdown Seahawks.
Michael Lance to Josh Sibley for the Seahawks touchdown.
And walks in with ease. Burnt the entire defense, and you love to see that if you're a Seahawk fan. How about that? Michael Lance with a dime, too, by the way. It was a great play by John Sibley, but a great pass. It's not easy to make that kind of pass. You got to put the trajectory right where you need it if you're Michael Lance. Not overthrow. You don't want to throw it too short where the defense can catch up and pick it off. Beautiful plays. It's 21-0 now. They're going to attempt the extra point to make it 22-0. Extra point is up. It's good. So we're going to take a quick timeout and hear from our biggest football sponsor, Chicho's Pizzas. That was a Chicho's Pizza touchdown. Chicho's, your way. 9 locations and counting. Pizza, wings, salads, wraps, and calzones. Come for the food, stay for the experience. Chicho's, food, family, fun. We got a couple score updates here from the old X, Twitter. The big game of the night. Maury taking on the best team from Maryland, Maryland Wise. That game is scoreless at the end of the first quarter. Huge game for both sides. Maryland Wise fell to Maury when Maury visited them last year, and they're looking to get some revenge as Maury. They'd hate to drop one to Wise, and that's the end of the first quarter, scoreless. Bayside takes the lead over Cox 7-6. 23-yard rush. The PAT was good, so they take the lead over Cox.
Griffin Weaver's kick into the end zone for the touchback.
So we're ready to go here for some more football. Atlantic Shores leads Catholic 22-0 with just over 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. So here comes Catholic looking for something here. Try and get something going. Two receivers on the left side of the field. Pistol look once again. Offensive line looking to hold tight as quarterback's going to drop back and find a man complete. That's number 3, Alex Witt. Good
Ryan Markey's pass complete to number 3, Alex Witt on the left-hand side.
Down.
Tackle made by Josh Sibley. Gain
Sibley
of 2 on the
tackle.
play. 2nd and 8.
So here's Catholic. Pistol look, 2 receivers on either side of the field. That one's going to be handed off, and he's going to be shut down, losing multiple yards. Number 9, Grayson Gahan. 3rd and very long, as we have some combating cheerleaders here.
Grayson Gahan on the carry. Initial contact led by number 3, Jack Weaver. Loss of about 4 on the play. 3rd and 11.
Pistol look once again. 2 receivers on the right side of the field for Catholic. Trying to just get something offensively as they've been shut down time and time again by the Atlantic Shores defensive line. The throw by Marquis Smith is going to go out of bounds, almost hitting the cameraman. He had to knock it away a little bit
Marquis'
there.
pass intended for
That's
Aaron
4th
Cox.
and long, and out comes the punt team once
That'll
again.
bring up 4th down for the Crusaders.
Couple updates from Chesapeake. Very interesting. Oscar Smith leads Norcom 14-2, so Norcom gets a safety. I don't know what it is about Oscar Smith games. There always seems to be a safety involved, whether it's against Oscar Smith or for Oscar Smith. It's an interesting score as the punt goes off, goes very high and not very far. It's going to go out at about the 39, 38 yard line. Another update from Chesapeake. Benedictine scores their first touchdown of the game. 4 minutes, 57 seconds ago in the first half. They tie Western Ranch 7-7. Very interesting that Western Ranch is in that game right now. A year ago, Western Ranch lost by 30 to 40 something points. It was not a game that they were anywhere in. Benedictine, very, very tough school, as they're the college prep school, one of the best schools in the whole state of Virginia. And they're playing close with Western Ranch right now. You love to see it if you're a Western Ranch fan. So the Seahawks out once again, trying to make it a 4-possession game before the end of the first quarter. Just under 3 minutes to play. Lance drops back. He's firing deep. And that ball is caught. Corey Williams. What a catch. Unbelievable. What a catch.
Corey Williams with an impressive catch over on the left-hand side.
Wow, you don't see that much. That's a Chris Higgins type catch. Corey Williams is more of the speedster. Not that Chris Higgins isn't fast, but as the kids say now, he just
30-yard
head-topped that
completion,
corner.
giving the Seahawks 1st and goal.
What a play for the Seahawks. And just like that, it's 1st and goal with the snap of a finger. I'm going to make my prediction right now. This one's going to go to that running back in the backfield, Jack Weaver. Going Tony Romo style. This one handed off to Jack Weaver, and he's going to easily walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Nice hole from the offensive line, and Jack Weaver takes it into the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
And Atlantic Shores now goes up 28-0. Extra point would make it 29 if they make it. It's been a pretty good performance by Griffin Weaver this season so far. Felt like Tony Romo there. Got an update from Norfolk. Morey scores the first touchdown of the game. Crazy pass. Newkirk passes to Fat man Leon Bond. And that's going to be a touchdown. He dived for the pylon, made it in barely. Huge play for
Griffin
Morey.
Weaver
His
kicks
extra
up
point is
and good.
The extra point was failed for Morey, by the way. So that's not ideal for the Commodores. But however, they are up 6-0 over Maryland Wise. Big game for the 7-5-7, just to show what kind of football is played here. We remember a few years ago, I don't know if anyone else remembers, a few years ago, Oscar Smith, dominant team, very similar situation. St. John Bosco, I believe, was the team. One of the teams from California, one of the biggest teams from California came to play in Virginia. They played at Oscar Smith. It was bad. Oscar Smith lost, I think 40-something to nothing, maybe 50-something to nothing. That was a dominant Oscar Smith team. I think that was 2021. One of their best years ever. Well, not ever. They've had a lot of great years, but one of their best years in the last decade. And St. John Bosco came in and absolutely slit their throat. So on for the kick is Griffin Weaver for the Seahawks. Boom goes the kick. Very good kick, by the way. And the kick is dropped, but he picks it back up, and oh man, this isn't going to be good. He's still going backwards. They're going to give him forward progress at about the 15-yard line. Not ideal if you're a Crusader fan.
Alex Witt on the return. Tackle led by number 9, Tyler Craig.
Highland Springs field goal attempt was missed badly. Phoebus with the ball on its own 20-yard line. Phoebus leads 7-0 still. And that's big for them to miss the field goal for if you're a Phoebus fan.
1st and 10 Crusaders on their own 15.
Phoebus Phantoms looking to get something going to extend their lead. That'd be big for them. At the end of the first quarter, Bayside leads Cox 7-6. Handoff there, once again, number 9, Grayson Gahan.
Grayson Gahan on the carry.
End of the first quarter in Smithfield.
Campbell Clark on the tackle.
Upside for football this year. Pretty solid year
Gain
so
of
far.
1 on the play.
They're playing Churchland. Huge
2nd
game for
and
them.
9.
Churchland also having a big year. And it is scoreless at the end of the first quarter. But big game for either side. Smithfield having a big year. Churchland is also expected to have a very big year. It's scoreless after one quarter. So dropping back, and that ball is knocked away. I was going to say, it's supposed to be an incomplete pass. They marked it as a fumble for a second there, but incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and long once again.
Nice defensive play from the Seahawk front line, knocking down the screen pass. That'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Crusaders.
And a dropped pick there. Josh Sibley had a pick 6 right in his
Nice
hands
play
and
from Josh
dropped
Sibley,
it.
knocking the pass
Rough
down.
man. Punt formation for the Catholic Crusaders. And that ball was dropped and blocked by Atlantic Shores. And that ball is a dog pile. It's either going to be a safety or a touchdown, one or the other. Brutal situation for Catholic. And it's going to be a safety. They're celebrating like a touchdown. Regardless, it's a great situation for Atlantic Shores. I believe they're going to put a safety on the board here. which would make it 31-0.
Punt was blocked, and the Seahawks come up with it in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Referee just came in and said touchdown. So that puts the Seahawks up 35-0. Wow. I mentioned it earlier. They had the block punt early in the year. That's something you got to worry about Catholic. Get the punt off first, then worry about tackling Chris Higgins, and they didn't get that one off. Bad snap, too. Wasn't all on the putter. Not a great snap. Extra point formation for Atlantic Shores. They attempted a fake field goal earlier. Very interesting by them. I'm sure this is just going to be normal, though. When you're up by this many points, you don't expect a fake field goal. Extra point goes up, and he doinked that one off the right uprights. Griffin Weaver, you don't expect that out of him. Regardless of the situation, Atlantic Shores leads 35-0. We're having a great time here on Friday Night Lights at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine. We got more coming your way after this.
Treat yourself to a visit to the Drip Bar, IV hydration and vitamin therapy in Virginia Beach. Boost your immunity, increase your energy, and promote anti-aging with our personalized treatments designed to ensure efficient nutrition absorption to rejuvenate your mind and body. Come see our chic and relaxing day spa for yourself today. We welcome walk-ins and appointments. Our medical professionals will help you achieve your best health and answer all your questions. The Drip Bar at Lansdowne Commons in Virginia Beach.
Couple of score updates around the 7-5-7. Smithfield Churchland, one of the bigger games of the night. Smithfield scores the first touchdown. I stand corrected. I believe that's in Churchland, actually. We're a little mixed up. I saw somewhere it was at Smithfield earlier. Now I'm saying that it's at Churchland. We'll find out later. Smithfield leads 7-0 with 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Lafayette laying it down on Booker T. Washington, 28-0. Gloucester leads York 6-0 still, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Griffin Weaver's kick into the end zone for the touchback.
Leads Princess Anne 13-0. Not awful for your Princess Anne, however. Only down 13 at the first quarter. It's a very competitive game for them still. No update from Norfolk with Maury and Maryland Wise. We'll look to get that for you soon. As well as Phoebus, Highland Springs. The two marquee games of the night, monstrous games. Highland Springs, Phoebus, and then Maryland Wise and Maury, as well as a couple other big ones too. Smithfield taking on Churchland, probably one of the bigger ones as well around the 7-5-7. Lots of action around Hampton Roads tonight. You love to be a high school football fan tonight. So here's Catholic in a pistol set. Two receivers on the left side of the field. Another update, Granby leads Kecoughtan 36-0. Wow, 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. This one's handed off to, once again, Grayson Gahan on the carry. Tackle made by Jack Weaver. Granby, man, it's 48 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Loss of one on the play.
Very similar to this game right now, but I expected Kecoughtan to give at least a little more of a fight. Obviously not. Wow. Everything's going wrong for them. 8 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the second quarter, and Phoebus leads Highland Springs 7-0 still. The Phantoms did just punt. Springers get the ball at their own 33-yard line. Just look once again. Crusaders hand off to Gahan, and he's just going backwards, and backwards. Rough night for the running game for Catholic, but I've got to say, I've got to give credit where it's due.
Grayson Gahan on the carry, stopped at the line of scrimmage by the front line of the Seahawks.
Has been absolutely incredible tonight.
No gain on the play. Third and 11.
Not giving an inch in the run game, putting a lot of pressure on the quarterbacks to have to make a decision, sometimes a bad decision. We get a timeout called here, as that's actually the end of the first quarter just now. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We're going to take a timeout and hear from some of our sponsors.
As a banker at Town Bank, we believe that people bank with people, not with banks. You're looking for an actual personal relationship, and that's what you get at our bank. You get that person that gets to know you, gets to know your business, is there for you. I think that is what motivates us, what drives us, and the idea that we are trying to serve others and enrich lives, I think is very true.
Hey, Hampton Roads, finally live in local sports. 6 to 9 a.m. weekday mornings. It's the morning drive with me, Johnny D, alongside Suave and JJ. Tune in right here to your new official home of the sports fan in Hampton Roads. Fox Sports 1310 a.m., 100.9 FM, and always streaming live on Cova Sports TV.
This is the Morning Drive with Johnny D on Fox Sports 1310 a.m. and 100.9 FM.
Hampton Roads has a new home for live and local sports talk radio. The Morning Drive with Johnny D, weekday mornings from 6 to 9 a.m. on Fox Sports 1310 a.m., 100.9 FM, and always streaming live on Cova Sports TV. With Johnny D, Suave the producer, and yours truly. We're still deciding my nickname, whether it's JJ, J-Lo, Jack, I don't know. It's terrible no matter what it is, but be sure to tune in from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. every weekday morning. It's been a great time. First week is in the books. We're also looking for some more sponsors. If you'd like to sponsor anything, whether it's football, field hockey, everything, our shows, the Morning Drive, we would love to have you. Be sure to give an email to Jack at Beach Sportsplex or Nick at Beach Sportsplex. We'll get you taken care of. So Catholic looking to drop back, and quarterback Ryan Markey looking to run, and he got a flag on the play, and he's down. He took a rough hit. He might be injured.
Ryan Markey keeps the ball at the right-hand
He took a
side.
bad hit, grabbing his knee.
Tackle made by Josh Sipley and Jack Weaver.
While they tend to
Flag on the play.
Injured quarterback, we're going to hear from Dairy Queen.
Is this really happening?
He's not gonna pick her. No.
Reese's Pieces and cookie dough together in a DQ blizzard.
I wonder if they're still together. No.
Spoiler alert, the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard is like really good. DQ, happy tastes good.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Pain and Gain, your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. Located in Princess One Shopping Center, Virginia Beach, we carry everything you need on the turf, from black sticks, turf shoes, mouth guards, and much more. Try out your stick before you buy in our synthetic turf area. Pain and Gain. Embrace the pain, enjoy the game.
Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. Shine Time Power Wash.
Pain and Gain, your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. Located in Princess One Shopping Center in Virginia Beach, we carry everything you need on the turf, from black sticks, turf shoes, mouth guards, and much more. Try out your stick before you buy it in our synthetic turf area. Pain and Gain, embrace the pain, enjoy the game. Quarterback for Catholic, Ryan Markey, helped off the field on the gator. You don't like to see that if you're a Catholic fan, parent, or anything. I don't care if you're a fan of the Atlantic Shores, you don't like to see that. That's a brutal injury. Hopefully he'll be okay. Ready to go here. In at quarterback, it looks like, I'm going to have to get another look. I couldn't quite see. Whatever it is, it'll be a handoff to Gahan, and he's going to lose more yards. It's number 40 in at quarterback. I don't have a number 40 on my roster sheet. So.
Racing Gahan in the clearing.
Yes, I do. Nico.
Jack Weaver leads the tackle.
Nico Kokron. I think Kokron. I'm going to go with Kokron.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Kokron in pistol formation. He's going to drop back and roll out, and that ball's going to be short. Almost picked off by Josh Sibley. Very athletic play.
Nico
got a flag in the
pass
backfield. This might have something to do with roughing the passer.
Bringing up 3rd down for the Crusaders.
In the backfield like that. Personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense. So that'll get 15 yards and an automatic first down.
It's a flag on the play. The Seahawks are called for roughing the passer.
We have news from Norfolk. Touchdown Maury. They now lead Maryland Wise 13-0.
The 15-yard penalty.
How about that?
First down for the Crusaders.
LeBron Bond and Newkirk link up again. Same duo, same touchdown. How about that? It is halftime in Chesapeake. Benedictine leads Western Branch 14-7. Kind of interesting how close that one is right now. We got pistol for Catholic. And the snap is dropped. Got flag on the field. We got a pile of players on the ball. Not a great snap for Kokron to pick up.
Ball comes loose on the snap, but the Crusaders are able to recover.
So we have face mask on the defense. That's another 15 yards and an automatic first down once again. And Atlantic Shores needs to get some discipline now. That's not ideal. Green Run leads Kellum 14-0, 7 minutes 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Green Run also had a punt return touchdown tonight. How about that?
5-yard
Phoebus
penalty
Highland
assessed
Springs,
against the
6.5
Seahawks.
minutes to go in the second quarter.
First
Phoebus
and
leads
5.
Highland Springs 7-0. Phoebus forces another punt. They take over at their own 31. Phoebus defense has been locked down. That was the expectation coming into this year. Their defense is supposed to be one of the best defenses in the state of Virginia, and they have shown that so far. As we get a pistol look, man goes in motion, and the ball is going to be picked off. Malcolm Forbes. He's going to take it all the way. Correct me if I'm wrong. That is Malcolm Forbes' third pick six of the season. This is the third game of the year. That is incredible. Malcolm Forbes had one late in the game against Isle of Wight Academy. He got one early in the game last week against Roanoke Catholic, and here he is again against Catholic. That is incredible. Wow, how about that Atlantic Shores defense? Unbelievable for Malcolm Forbes. He plays some receiver too, but he's primarily that cornerback, and he's been absolutely monstrous in his first half of the season. Next point's going to go up. Griffin Weaver won't miss this one as it's good. We're going to take a quick timeout and hear from Vault
Weaver
Fitness.
Up and good.
Back here live at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine. Atlantic Shores scores again. Malcolm Forbes strikes again with his third pick six of the year. Unbelievable. So here comes the kick from Griffin Weaver. And we're ready to keep rolling here in Virginia Beach. What an awful return for Catholic. Gets up to about the 21-yard line.
Alex Witt on the return. Tackle made by Tyler Craig.
So here's Catholic. Handoff there, not going very far. Second down.
Grayson Gahan, tough run from Gahan as he gets back to the line of scrimmage, stacked up by several different Seahawk defenders. 2nd and 10.
Update from Phoebus Highland Springs. A minute to go in the second quarter. Phantoms have 3rd and goal at the 9 after a timeout call. We'll have to see if Phoebus capitalizes there. Big opportunity to go up 2 possessions at the half against Highland Springs. Pistol look once again. And they sort of bringing it, and they showed it there. And I believe that's going to be a neutral zone infraction. Yeah, and it will be. They were going to bring it there. They were going to come after that quarterback.
5-yard penalty. 2nd and 5.
And wow, an update from Norfolk, Virginia. Maryland Wise gets an 89-yard kickoff return. Gets the ball at the 1-yard line. Gets a 1-yard rush to put it in. Their first touchdown of the night. This one's handed off to Gahan. Picking up a couple yards there. It's going to be 3rd and short. But how about that? Wise gets their first touchdown of the game. They now trail 13-7. They're in the
Gahan
football
on the
game.
carry. Tackle made by number 72, Zeke Ekong.
It's 3 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the first half in that
play.
one. Cox leads
3rd and
Bayside
3.
14-7. Bayside sticking with Cox. I'm surprised. 1-2-3 left in the second quarter of that one. So we've got 9 minutes to go in the first half of ours. Don't get fooled by the scoreboard. It's the second quarter, not the first. This one handed off to Gahan once again. Fighting towards the first down marker. He's not going to get there. It's going to be 4th and short.
Gahan on the carry again. Tackle led by number 12, Campbell Clark.
Campbell Clark on the tackle. He's been a little quiet tonight. He had a monstrous week 0 game. Week 1, he was a little quiet. He had a couple nice plays. It's the first time I've heard his name called tonight. So 4th down, the punt team is on for Catholic as they trail 42-0. There goes the punt. One of the better punts of the night. They'll bounce out at about they'll probably mark him at about the 44-yard line. Generous, they'll give him the 45.
Crusader
We're going to
punt
take a
goes
quick
out of bounds
timeout
on the Seahawk
and hear
45-yard
from
line.
Dairy Queen.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever! The $7 Bacon Cheeseburger Meal Deal. Bacon cheeseburger for a limited time, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. Yeah, this is not the time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. And there's bacon on that burger. The $7 Bacon Cheeseburger Meal Deal. Now, for a limited time on the $7 Meal Deal lineup. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Corey Williams with a very good rush here for the Seahawks. Phoebus capitalizes on their 3rd and goal. They lead 14-0 over Highland Springs with a minute to go in the first half. Brandon Diggs on the 9-yard touchdown run. How about that? This one's handed off to Jack Weaver. Speaking of runs, he breaks a couple tackles. He trucks a guy over. He's dragging him along, looking like Brian Robinson out there.
Jack Weaver with
He'll finally be brought down. A good tackle to be able to hang on there.
Darren Hare on the tackle.
Be 3rd and short. It's halftime. So it's officially halftime. Phoebus 14, Highland Springs 0, one of the bigger games of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hampton Roads has a new home for live and local sports. The Morning Drive, weekday morning 6 to 9 on Fox Sports, 1310 AM and 100.9 FM, and streaming live on YouTube at Cova Sports TV.
So it's going to be 2nd and short, actually. I'm mistaken. I thought it was 3rd and short. Under center is Michael Lance. You don't see him under center very often, typically once or twice a game. He's going to put Chris Higgins in motion on the outside. Give the ball to Jack Weaver, who's going to fight towards the marker. We got a flag late on the play. As of right now, they're going to give him the first down. It's getting a little chippy there on the bottom of your screen.
Jack Weaver on the carry.
He'll have the first down before the penalty. Let's see what
Darren Hare on the tackle. Flag on the play.
It is halftime in York. York trails Gloucester 6-0. Quite the defensive battle there. Refs still discuss what this flag's going to be. As I said, in the second quarter, Cox leads Bayside 14-7. Bayside sticking in there a little bit. Try and get more score updates for you here. Another score update. Green Run is up on Kellum 21-0. A minute 40 to go in the second quarter there. Charles Jackson, the dual sport athlete for Green Run, basketball player and football player, rushes in for 24 yards. You love to see that if you're a Green Run fan. They're running the beach right now, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure that Salem's going to be able to compete with them. They have a huge winning streak going around 30-ish games now.
Seahawks were called
Could Salem compete? We're going to find out here in a couple weeks. That's going to be a monster game.
For personal foul, a 15-yard penalty.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the defense.
So that will place the ball on the Crusader 25-yard line.
So that'll be a first down for Atlantic Shores regardless.
1st and 10 Seahawks.
Shotgun for Michael Lance. It's going to be a pitch to Jack Weaver. He drops it, fumbles the ball. He'll pick it back. He'll fall on it right at about the 35-yard line. That one was more of a pitch-style fumble.
Ball comes loose on the pitch.
Remember, week 0, he fumbled twice against Isle of Wight Academy. Not ideal for him at all, but, hey, I mean, he's bounced back. He's a dominant rusher, very fast, very powerful. So you can't get too mad at him. However, I don't care how good of a running back you are, you can't have those mistakes. So with the fumble and the loss of yards, it's going to be 2nd and extra long. In fact, about 2nd and 20. Shotgun for Lance. Weaver moves to the left side, and we're going to get a flag. I think that's going to be a false start. False start on the offense, indeed. Matoka leads War Hill 14-0. That's one of the bigger games of the day as well. Matoka going to Williamsburg to play War Hill. That's a big one.
5-yard penalty.
That's a big one for Matoka, and they lead right now. War Hill's supposed to be one of the better teams in the 7-5-7, and they're trailing right now. As well as Heritage is down 28-0 to Menchville. That is very impressive by Menchville. I'm impressed. Good stuff by them. Clark County leads King William 7-0 at the half. That's about all we got. A lot of games at half right now. Can't wait for second half to kick off for some of these games, some of these big ones. Chucking for Lance once again. Second and extra long now. Second and 25. Hands off to Jack Weaver. Jack Weaver, look at him go. He's still going. The ball was almost stripped from him. He'll be down at about the 25-yard line. I tell you, if you're a defensive coordinator for any team that's playing the Atlantic Shores, not just Catholic, you notice Jack Weaver's weakness. He's fumbled a lot this season.
Jack Weaver
you go
on the
after
carry.
the ball.
Nice hole from his offensive
he's tough
line.
to tackle anyways.
Tackle made by Alex
Might as
Witt,
well
assisted by Zachary
swipe
Macera.
down on it a little bit.
Back to
And
the
they tried to
original
do
line
that
of
there. He
scrimmage.
held on.
3rd and 10.
Back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and long. But that's manageable for Atlantic Shores. Tell you what, very impressive. Norcom only trails Oscar Smith 14-10 as they just scored a touchdown. That is in Chesapeake at Oscar Smith. And Norcom only trails by 4. Very impressive by them. They're supposed to have a solid year. Oscar Smith's supposed to be one of the best in Class 6. And
3rd and 15.
this is going to be very interesting if they can compete. It's still 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. That's a bit of an old update. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter, so probably close to halftime for them now. Very big game for Norcom, and for Oscar Smith, you can't afford to fall like that in week 2. Got some NFL on tap tonight. In Brazil, the Green Bay Packers take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Second game of the night. By the way, phenomenal game last night, the season opener, Thursday night. Kansas City Chiefs win it, literally, by toe. They win by toe if Isaiah Likely. Great game for Isaiah Likely, by the way. Backup tight end for the Ravens. Just unfortunate that that toe thing happened to him at the end there. It looked like John Harbaugh was ready to go for 2 and try and win that thing. I don't think there would have been overtime. So, great game for that. And tonight on Peacock, Packers taking on the Eagles at 8:15, starting in about 7 minutes here. Got some stuff going on in college football tonight, too. A lot of college football going on between tonight and tomorrow. Can't wait for tomorrow's slate of games, including number 3 Texas taking on number 10 Michigan at Michigan. That's going to be a big one. Some updates from college football right now. Indiana leads Western Illinois 35-0. 6:56 to go in the second quarter. Indiana is not playing no games. BYU leads SMU 7-3 early in the second quarter. That's like an old rivalry there from the Pac-12. SMU now in the ACC. At 9 o'clock, Duke will kick off against Northwestern. So we get a trips to the right for Atlantic Shores. Lance looks to Jack Weaver on the left side of the field, makes a move, and there goes Jack Weaver. He's not going to quite get to the first down marker as he started his route little behind the line.
Quick pass from Lance out to
not
Jack
an awful
Weaver on
run
the
by
left-hand
him
side.
after the catch. Now that's going to bring up 4th and long. I'd like to believe they're going to give Griffin Weaver a chance here. It'd be a deep field goal, but
down for the Seahawks.
when you're up by this many points, it's a
8.
great chance to test your kicker, see if he can make these in-game situations. They're going to keep him on the sideline, though, and it looks like they're going to go for this one. Trips to the right, one receiver, that'll be Josh Sibley to the left. And Josh Sibley moved early on that one, I believe. That'll back him up 5 more. And now let's see if Coach Wayne Lance rethinks that decision. But now that makes it an even deeper kick for Griffin Weaver if he so decides to go that way.
False start.
Weaver's just standing on the sideline. Looks like he doesn't have any movement. Wayne Lance doesn't have any desire to let his kicker on the field here. And they're going to go for this one still. 4th and long. They're definitely capable of making this kind of play. They got Chris Higgins in the slot there. Josh Sibley on the bottom of your screen. And we got another flag on the play. What's this one going to be? Is this going to be illegal formation? He said something was wrong about the way the receiver was lined up, I think. And they're waving the flag off, so we're going to go back to normal. They waved the flag off. Michael Lance, he's going to be hit hard. The sack there by number 25. That's Benji Dillon. How about that on 4th down? One of the best plays for Catholic all night, and you love to see that. Getting to the quarterback there, that shows some promise.
And the Crusaders will take over on down.
3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
35-yard line. 3.5 minutes remaining in the half.
42-0. We're going to take a quick timeout and hear from Virginia Beach United.
Get ready for a season of thrills and excitement. Virginia Beach United invites you to experience the adrenaline of USL League 2 Pro Soccer. Tickets are only $10 for adults, $7 for kids, and children 5 and under are free. It's the perfect family outing filled with fun and entertainment. Secure your seats now for a season of unforgettable soccer moments with Virginia Beach United. Don't miss out.
Virginia Beach United coming off of one of their most historic seasons ever, as my cameraman Will Frick is wearing the shirt right now. Virginia Beach United making a playoff appearance, winning a playoff game. Big year for them, and guess what? Coming up next season, their 2025 season tickets are on sale now. Be sure to get your season tickets for Virginia Beach United right now at vbunited.com. Historic season last season, it can only be up from here. Big season for VBU coming up. Be sure to get your season tickets now, as this one's going to be handed off to Gahan and not going to go anywhere. 2nd down after the offsides penalty while we were still in commercial break.
Grayson Gahan.
That was a fun VBU season this year, I tell you. They played really well. They won that playoff game. That was so much fun.
2nd and 6.
Shout out to Isaac Berkeley and Nick King who were on the call as the broadcast crew for those games this year. Did a phenomenal job. It is officially halftime in Norfolk. Maury leads Maryland Wise. This one's going to be handed off and go for a couple inches. Maury leads Maryland Wise 13-7.
Gahan on the carry. Tackle made by number 12, Campbell.
Last play of the half was a pass, and he got hit hard by Commodore.
No gain on the play.
To end the first half. Also at halftime, Menchville leads Heritage 28-0. At the end of the second quarter, so halftime, Cox now leads Bayside 17-7. A bit expected, however. I'd expect Cox to extend that lead here in the third quarter, probably. As well as Green Run at the half now leads Kellum 28-0. Kassan Farrar, the Virginia Tech football commit, runs in for a 1-yard touchdown. He's also a dual sport athlete as he plays basketball and football. They're going to mark this as a fumble. No, incomplete pass. They let it play on. That's good for them. That'll bring up 4th down for Catholic. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. It is halftime. See, now it's messed up again. Now it's saying it's in Churchland. So I'm going to say it's in Churchland right now. It's halftime in Churchland. As this punt gets off. Great punt, by the way. And this one's going to get a Catholic bounce. It's going to keep rolling, and they'll pick it up right around the 21-yard line. In Portsmouth, Smithfield leads Churchland at the half, 7-0.
Nice kick, and the ball comes to rest in the Seahawk territory. First and 10.
Phoebus leads Highland
On the
Springs at the half,
Seahawk
14-0.
Just inside 2 minutes remain in the half.
I'll tell you what. Western Branch scores. Jamari Parker with a huge play. One of the best Bruins on the team. Has loads of D1 offers. Western Branch scores. However, the extra point is missed. So Benedictine still leads 14-13. I'll tell you what. If Western Branch can find a way to pull that one out. Huge win for that program and Rashad Cook trying to make a bounce-back season after last year. And getting killed by Benedictine last year. They missed the extra point, but how about that? They're in the game. Michael Lance drops back, and he's looking. He's going to fire. I believe that's Christian Franks, and it is. No, incomplete. They're going to say hit the turf. Referee has a great look at that.
Michael Lance's pass intended for Christian Franks. Incomplete.
Seahawks are still passing.
Second and 10.
They got a minute 38 to go. They're still passing. So they lead 42-0. Shotgun look for Lance. We got D lineman switching around as Lance drops back very far, and he's going to take that drag route once again. Corey Williams, although this one's not going to go anywhere. Look at Catholic. They learned their lesson the first 2 times. They're going to stuff him. They'll give him forward progress on the play to give him a couple yards. But
Corey Williams, the receiver. Tackle made by number 11, Penn Cochran.
That's 10 minutes, 38 seconds to go. The third quarter in that Western Branch game. They're keeping it close with Benedictine. Hats off to them. That's
third
huge.
and 8.
Referee's trying to discuss something here. Not entirely sure what. Michael Lance all by himself in the shotgun, drops back, and he's going to fire very deep. Corey Williams not going to be complete. We got a flag. I don't think there was any pass interference there. I tell you what, I'm not a big fan of that call by the referees. That wasn't at all.
Michael Lance's pass intended for
I tell you what,
Williams.
And it wasn't an amazing read. It was double coverage. What a throw from Michael Lance, though. As a junior high school quarterback, firing it that far in the air and that much of a dart, that was incredible. Phantoms will get the second half kickoffs. They get a chance to extend their lead to 3 possessions. That'd be huge against Highland Springs. It's a tough game. I mean, that's one of the best, 2 of the best teams in the whole state facing off. And Phoebus defense has held Highland Springs to 0. It's been incredible.
There was 2 flags on the play.
As well as
Seahawks
14 points for
holding.
Phoebus.
The Crusaders called for pass interference.
That's huge.
Penalties will all set and repeat third down.
So we're going to get a timeout on the field called by Wayne Lance and the Seahawks. And we're going to take a timeout with them and hear from Chicho's Pizza.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. Right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you that Hampton Roads has a new home for live and local sports. The Morning Drive, weekday morning, 6 to 9 on Fox Sports.
We're back here live at the Virginia Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine. You hear the PA announcer talking about it. The Morning Drive with Johnny D. You don't want to miss it. Weekday mornings from 6 to 9 a.m. It's been such a fun time doing that show every weekday morning so far. As Michael Lance drops back here, looks to the left, rolls to the right. And he's just going to chuck this one out of bounds. Smart, wise play there. Caught by number 75. I'm going to give him a shout out. Number 75 for Catholic. That is Elijah Roman on the catch there for Catholic on the sideline. Impressive catch. As the Seahawks are going to go 3 and out. They're going to have to punt here with 28 seconds to go in the first half. You know what I don't get? You're up by this many points. Why not run the ball there? You have 28 seconds left in the half. You don't want Catholic to have any chance to get no punt return or nothing. I don't get that. Kempsville now leads Princess Anne 30-0 with 1 minute 21 seconds to go in the second quarter. And we got a flag on the field. That's going to be roughing the punter. If it's roughing or running into. If it's roughing the punter, that's an automatic first down. If it's running into, it'll only be 5 yards. They'll redo the kick.
The punt from Wesley Bruley comes to rest in Crusader territory around the 44-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
Crusaders are called for roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker, that's going to be an automatic first down. Here we are at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine. 16 seconds to play. Atlantic Shores gets to run their offense, so after the roughing the punter penalty. As Michael Lance drops back. He fires. Chris Higgins on the wide receiver screen. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Chris Higgins, there he goes. He's going to outrun the whole defense. No, he'll be tackled down at about the 11-yard line with 4 seconds to go. Atlantic Shores, I'd imagine, is going to take a timeout. They might as well. Yeah, what a play. Almost outran the whole defense. And what a play by the Catholic defense to get back to him and bring him down. That's huge by them. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them and hear from One Life Fitness.
What is more? Is it more reps, more strength, more stamina? We say it's all of that, but it's greater than just what's in the mirror. It's about improving your mental and physical health. More is a feeling of achievement, fulfillment, confidence. It's looking better, feeling better, being better, and it's our mission to get you there. Because here, you are more. One Life Fitness.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
The Phoebus Phantoms go 3 and out. They punt to the Highland Springs Springers, and they get the ball at their own 49-yard line. Pretty good field position if you're the Springers. Try and get a hold of this Phantom defense. Meanwhile, after the big Chris Higgins play, 4 seconds to go in the first half. And let's see if Atlantic Shores can capitalize or if we're going to take it to the half, 42-0. Lance is going to drop back. He's going to fire towards the end zone. And that's dropped. You don't see Chris Higgins drop those. There was a flag on the play. Let's see what that is before we go into the tunnels for halftime.
Michael Lance's pass intended for Chris Higgins falls incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. And it looks like teams are going to the tunnel. The penalty was declined. That's going to do it for the first half. Atlantic Shores leads 42-0. We'll be back with the second half and more after we hear a word from a lot of our sponsors. We'll be back after this.
Hey, Hampton Roads, finally live in local sports, 6 to 9 a.m. weekday mornings. It's the morning drive with me, Johnny D, alongside Suave and JJ. Tune in right here to your new official home of the sports fan in Hampton Roads. Fox Sports 1310 a.m., 100.9 FM, and always streaming live on Cova Sports TV.
This is the Morning Drive with Johnny D on Fox Sports 1310 a.m. at 100.9 FM.
As a banker at Town Bank, we believe that people bank with people, not with banks. You're looking for an actual personal relationship, and that's what you get at our bank. You get that person that gets to know you, gets to know your business, is there for you. I think that is what motivates us, what drives us, and the idea that we are trying to serve others and enrich lives, I think is very true.
Is this really happening?
He's not gonna pick her. No.
Reese's Pieces and cookie dough together in a DQ blizzard.
I wonder if they're still together. No.
Spoiler alert, the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard is like really good. DQ, happy tastes good.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank, you'll know your banker. You'll know you can reach us, and you'll know we're here for you.
Treat yourself to a visit to the Drip Bar IV Hydration and Vitamin Therapy in Virginia Beach. Boost your immunity, increase your energy, and promote anti-aging with our personalized treatments designed to ensure efficient nutrition absorption to rejuvenate your mind and body. Come see our chic and relaxing day spa for yourself today. We welcome walk-ins and appointments. Our medical professionals will help you achieve your best health and answer all your questions. The Drip Bar at Lansdowne Commons in Virginia Beach.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
What is more? Is it more reps, more strength, more stamina? We say it's all of that, but it's greater than just what's in the mirror. It's about improving your mental and physical health. More is a feeling of achievement, fulfillment, confidence. It's looking better, feeling better, being better, and it's our mission to get you there. Because here, you are more. One Life Fitness.
up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. Right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Hey, Hampton Roads, finally live in local sports. 6 to 9 a.m. weekday mornings. It's the morning drive with me, Johnny D, alongside Suave and JJ. Tune in right here to your new official home of the sports fan in Hampton Roads. Fox Sports 1310 AM, 100.9 FM, and always streaming live on Cova Sports TV.
This is the Morning Drive with Johnny D on Fox Sports 1310 AM and 100.9 FM.
Pain and Gain, your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. Located in Princess One Shopping Center, Virginia Beach, we carry everything you need on the turf, from black sticks, turf shoes, mouth guards, and much more. Try out your stick before you buy in our synthetic turf area. Pain and Gain. Embrace the pain, enjoy the game.
Get ready for a season of thrills and excitement. Virginia Beach United invites you to experience the adrenaline of USL League 2 Pro Soccer. Tickets are only $10 for adults, $7 for kids, and children 5 and under are free. It's the perfect family outing filled with fun and entertainment. Secure your seats now for a season of unforgettable soccer moments with Virginia Beach United. Don't miss out.
At Rush Soccer, our love of the game and the community we create doesn't stop when we leave the pitch or when the season ends. We are more than an individual player, team, club, or league. We are a truly global community of athletes, parents, coaches, professionals, and fans. We believe that youth sports and the pathway to a lifelong love of soccer have the power to form deep, meaningful connections that will fundamentally shape our players and those in our community. We believe that what we feel is the key to what we can achieve. Feel the pride. Feel the confidence. Feel the legacy. Feel the connection. Feel the trust. Feel the acceptance. Feel the purpose. Feel the difference. Feel the rush.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. Right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Hey, Hampton Roads, finally live in local sports. 6 to 9 a.m. weekday mornings. It's the morning drive with me, Johnny D, alongside Suave and JJ. Tune in right here to your new official home of the sports fan in Hampton Roads. Fox Sports 1310 AM, 100.9 FM, and always streaming live on Cova Sports TV.
This is the Morning Drive with Johnny D on Fox Sports 1310 AM at 100.9 FM.
As a banker at Town Bank, we believe that people bank with people, not with banks. You're looking for an actual personal relationship, and that's what you get at our bank. You get that person that gets to know you, gets to know your business, is there for you. I think that is what motivates us, what drives us, and the idea that we are trying to serve others and enrich lives, I think is very true.
Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. Shine Time Power Wash.
A couple of halftime updates here from Virginia Beach at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine. Quite a few scores in. Indian River leads Lakeland 42-3 at the half. How about the Braves there? Cox leads Bayside 17-9. Actually big there. Safety forced by Bayside. They're in that game right now. Mitchell leads Heritage 35-0. Oscar Smith and leads Norcom 28-16 at halftime. Benedictine starts off the fourth quarter leading Western Ranch 21-13. That one's getting tight. Clark County leads King William 7-6 with 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Smithfield leads Churchland 14-0. 11 minutes 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. Granby, hey, listen to this. Listen to this. Granby is leading Kecoughtan 72-0. 72-0 Granby leads. Unbelievable. We just had an update from Phoebus. Phoebus scores again on Highland Springs. 20-7 is your score there. Matoka leads War Hill at the half 14-0, but by far the clear-cut score. How about this? I want the cameraman listening. Granby, 72-0. Granby over Kecoughtan, 72-0. I thought Kecoughtan would keep it within 20 points at least. That was not the case. Granby's laying it down on Kecoughtan. And that's about all the updates we got. So players are starting to come back out onto the field. We'll be back with the second half very shortly. We're going to hear another timeout from some of our sponsors.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank, you'll know your banker. You'll know you can reach us, and you'll know we're here for you.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever! The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger for a limited time, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. Yeah, this is not the time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. And there's bacon on that burger. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Now, for a limited time on the $7 meal deal lineup. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Pain and Gain, your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. Located in Princess One Shopping Center, Virginia Beach, we carry everything you need on the turf, from black sticks, turf shoes, mouth guards, and much more. Try out your stick before you buy in our synthetic turf area. Pain and Gain. Embrace the pain, enjoy the game.
Get ready for a season of thrills and excitement. Virginia Beach United invites you to experience the adrenaline of USL League 2 Pro Soccer. Tickets are only $10 for adults, $7 for kids, and children 5 and under are free. It's the perfect family outing filled with fun and entertainment. Secure your seats now for a season of unforgettable soccer moments with Virginia Beach United. Don't miss out.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
And we're back here live at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine. We're here live for Atlantic Shores football, taking on the Catholic Crusaders as the Seahawks lead 42-0 coming into the second half here. Should be a running clock with it being over 35 points. We'll see what the coach has decided, the away team. But Seahawks looking very good. They had the punt return, the punt block. Special teams looked outstanding for him, with the exception of one extra point being missed by Griffin Weaver. But other than that, he's had a great night kicking the ball. Lots of stuff to look up on. Just very worrying pick on the first drive thrown by Michael Lance. He's had a couple of those reads. It's what are you doing? But he's also had some of them nice dots that have led to big first down plays, touchdowns. Jack Weaver's had a great night. He has a touchdown. Josh Sibley was wide open down here, beating the cover 2 coverage for a touchdown. It's been outstanding offensively for Atlantic Shores. And the defensive line, man, this defensive line has been unbelievable, not giving an inch against this Catholic team. We're ready to go here for the second half. We're kicking off. Ready to go. Griffin Weaver set to kick this one. And we're ready to go. Boom goes the kick. It will be picked up and taken not very far.
Garen Cox on the return. Malcolm Forbes and Campbell Clark on the tackle. The Crusaders will begin this drive 1st and 10. Ball spotted on their own 24-yard line.
Pistol look for Catholic. Green rundown leads Kellum 35-0. Terrence Ely with the 3-yard touchdown run as that's going nowhere. Look at the defensive line for Atlantic Shores. Matoka now leads War Hill 21-0 in the third quarter. Wow. You don't expect War Hill to be down 3 possessions in their own house. It's Matoka. Kempsville now leads Prince Dan 44-0. Wow, is that taking the turns? We got flags on the field pre-snap. Fingers are pointing in opposite directions. Let's see what the official decides. This is going to be against the offense, it looks like. That'll back him up 5. Benedictine now leads Western Branch 24-13. 6:53 to go in the fourth quarter. Not looking too good for
Crusaders
Bruins.
called for a false start.
Keeping it close, not awful by them. Pass there to Gahan. Not an awful look. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage for a 3rd and long.
Braden Ackerman's pass complete to number 9, Grayson Gahan. Tackle 11, number 77, C.J. Herschel.
Update around the college football scene. Indiana at halftime leads Western Illinois 42-3.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
And also at the half,
3rd and 10.
SMU leads BYU 9-7 at the half. So that one's a good one. Indiana is laying it down Western Illinois, but BYU SMU has been a good one thus far. Again, at 9 o'clock, coming up soon, actually, Duke will take on Northwestern. Also an update as quarterback drops back and rolls out. Throws on the run, that ball's going to be dropped. Update on the NFL scene, the Packers lead the Eagles 3-0. They have the ball with 3 minutes, 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jordan Love and the Packers showing a little nice football there. And again, last night, the Ravens fell to the Chiefs 27-20 by a toe. By Isaiah Likely so. They won that game. Phenomenal week 1 opener. Punt formation for Catholic. Snap and a bad snap. Punter picks it up, though, and puts up a solid punt, actually, considering the bad snap. Chris Higgins is there, and he's looking to run this, and there goes Chris Higgins. He'll be brought down. Good tackle there. Right around
Chris Higgins on the return.
30. The referee's going to move up compared to the other one.
Alex Witt and John Amick on the tackle.
About 37-yard line, it looks like. One referee's on like the 40, and the other one's at the 37. See what they decide officially.
1st and 10.
An update from Norfolk. Maryland Wise takes the lead on a touchdown pass. Wise now leads Maury 14-13 due to the missed extra point earlier. 4:08 to go in the third quarter. Wow. That's big if you're Maryland Wise. Maryland fan in general coming into the 7-5-7 to take on the Maury Commodores, one of the most dominant teams we've seen in the state of Virginia. I'd say ever, but in the last decade for sure. Campbell Clark in at quarterback. We've seen what he's done in the past. So it's going to be handed off. Cameron Kent, I believe. I'm going to double check that for you. Number 11. Yes, that is Cameron Kent in the backfield.
Cameron Kent on the carry off the left-hand side.
Cam Kent, typically this is what you see if you're Atlantic Shores late in the game when you're up by so many. You can see Campbell Clark at quarterback, Cameron Kent at running back. Receivers typically would say the same, but you like to see the younger guys get some action.
Loss
Campbell
of
Clark,
2 on the play. Second and 12.
Campbell Clark. Campbell Clark is actually a senior, so he gets more action at running back, receiver, tight end, and linebacker. You see him big time on the defense, typically. This one, Cameron Kent gets an edge on the right side of the field. He'll take a hit out of bounds, and not a bad
Cameron Kinlett on the carry,
Cam Kent.
just off the right-hand side. Breaks a few tackles.
And an update from Chesapeake. Benedictine now leads Western Ranch 31-13 with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So not looking good for the Bruins. Benedictine's going to pull that one out. Not a surprise at all, in my opinion. But I'll tell you, the Bruins put up a good battle throughout that game.
A gain of 7 on the play. 3rd and 5.
It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Seahawks here. Campbell Clark in the backfield as well as Cameron Kent. Jack Weaver out at receiver, actually. Kind of interesting. Definitely has the ability to be there. And Campbell Clark going to run this one himself. Hey, we have a clip of Campbell Clark. I don't know if I should play it again, though. I've heard that
Campbell Clark on
the kid being
keeper.
exposed too much from
White,
poor kid. I don't know if you've seen this clip.
Tackle made by
Campbell Clark made week 0 of high school football.
But
monstrous play. You know what? I'm going to play it for the people
down.
just once. I promise, only once. You know what Campbell Clark did last time he played a quarterback week 0? Staying disciplined with the penalties is Campbell Clark. Direct snap, and he's going to run this one and absolutely truck a guy over before he runs. Disciplined with the penalties is Campbell Clark. Direct snap, and he's going to run this one and absolutely truck a guy. I promise, folks behind the scene, Nick Senti, Chuck Thornton, I won't play it again. I promise. I've played it once. I'm not going to play it again. You got to respect what Campbell Clark did for the Seahawks that night, though. So Campbell Clark once again in the backfield. Going to get a false start on the offense here.
Flag on the play. Seahawks called for a false start.
King William all knotted up with Clark County. 14-14 at the end
second down
of the third quarter. How about that? Campbell Clark in the shotgun set. This is going to be handed off. He'll be hit hard, actually, by
handoff goes to number 4,
Crusader.
Malcolm Forbes. Caleb Garr leads the tackle, assisted by John Emick.
3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's been a slow-moving game.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third and 12.
Hand it off to number 4.
Good, Malcolm. Atta boy.
Malcolm Forbes on the run, as you could hear from the PA announcer on the hot mic, and that's not ideal if you're the PA guy. You can see him over in the other box laughing about it. There's about 6 people in that tiny little box there in the PA room. I'm sure people in the stands are having a good laugh about it too. That's funny. It's probably not his top moment in his career, his long distinguished PA career. See Garrett Jackson, the man who runs around in that room as well. This is a deep field goal. I only just noticed they're kicking the field goal. No good. I thought he had it. I tell you, they kicked it from
Field
about
goal,
the
attempt just off the mark.
25, about a 35-yarder, I think. Our cameraman, Will Frick, says he would have made it. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Oh, man. And off. Nothing doing.
Grayson Gahan on the carry. C.J. Herschel and Ben Salee on the tackle. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
This one thrown. It was picked off. Corey Williams. What an athletic play. He's still going. Can he get the edge? He will get in the end zone. A pick 6 for Corey Williams. What an athletic play. He's the new Malcolm Forbes. Except for the fact that, you know, he hasn't done it 3 times this season. But still. Great play there by the Shores defense. 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. 48-0. Extra point pending. Another update from Norfolk. Isaiah Simmons for the Maury Commodores with a touchdown, extra point impending. Maury now leads 20-14 over Maryland Wise. It's a big one. That's going to do it for the third quarter, so we're going to take a quick timeout, hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back after this.
At Rush Soccer, our love of the game and the community we create doesn't stop when we leave the pitch or when the season ends. We are more than an individual player, team, club, or league. We are a truly global community of athletes, parents, coaches, professionals, and fans. We believe that youth sports and the pathway to a lifelong love of soccer have the power to form deep, meaningful connections that will fundamentally shape our players and those in our community. We believe that what we feel is the key to what we can achieve. Feel the pride. Feel the confidence. Feel the legacy. Feel the connection. Feel the trust. Feel the acceptance. Feel the purpose. Feel the difference. Feel the rush.
So we're back here live at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine, for the fourth quarter as Athletic Shores leads the Catholic Crusaders 48-0. This one's going to be handed off to Gahan, and he's going to go nowhere. A couple of score updates. Phoebus puts up a field goal. It is good. They now lead Highland Springs 23-7. Huge for Phoebus. Huge game. Also, I just said it a minute ago, but Maury scores a touchdown. Isaiah Simmons with a 16-yard rush.
2nd and 12.
Touchdown, Maury. They now take the lead over Maryland Wise. Huge for the 757. I'm sure the whole 757 is behind Maury tonight, as they typically aren't behind Maury. But in a game against Maryland, you like to see him come away with it, potentially. Jackson Lockhart, he's a sophomore coming into the game. Typically doesn't see the field, but he's getting in now. He's excited. This is going to be handed off. Gahan. Nothing doing.
Grayson Gahan on the carry. Tackle made by number 12, Campbell Clark.
Campbell Clark on the tackle. How about that?
Gain of 2. 3rd and 10.
Cox now leads Bayside 26-9 at the end of the third quarter. End of the third quarter in Norfolk, Maury leads Maryland Wise 20-14. What a game that's shaping out to be. We'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. That'll be a big one. Lafayette leads Booker T. Washington 68-0, putting on a Granby show. This one. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to take off here. He's got a little bit of room to run. He'll be brought down by number 27 for the Seahawks. That is Levi Belford.
Braden Ackerman flushed out of the pocket. He's eventually tackled by number 27, Levi Belford. Correction, that was Nico Cochran. Gain of 5 on the play. 4th and 5.
Punt formation for Catholic. He gets it off, and Chris Higgins is back there. He's not going to pick it up, though, and they'll down it at they'll give him the 29-yard line. 8.5 minutes to play. Athletic Shores leads 48-0.
Kick takes a nice roll and comes to rest around the 29-yard line of the Seahawks.
Campbell Clark in at quarterback. Shotgun look. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. At read option look, he's going to hand it off to Cam Kent, I believe. and not go very far. As it's the end of the third quarter, in Princess Anne,
Cameron
Kempsville
Kent on the carry.
is destroying Princess Anne 51-0. How about the
Gain of
Kempsville
2 on the
Chiefs?
play. 2nd and 8.
We have a final score in Chesapeake. Benedictine defeats Western Ranch 31-13. That's very identical to last year's score. I'm actually going to look that up because that's very close, I think. I'm going to double check that. Shotgun for Campbell Clark. Oh, and the ball is loose. It looked like he tried to fake the handoff and keep it himself. And it's going to be Atlantic Shores football
Ball
still.
comes loose on the exchange.
Wow. How about this? That Western Ranch game, 31-13 was the final score. The exact same final score as last year, 31-13 was the final score. So history repeats itself in Western Ranch. Benedictine wins 31-13, the exact same fashion. Tough loss if you're Western Ranch. Good win for Benedictine. Western Ranch built on top of that. One of the best schools in the whole state. So you held it close for a good half and a quarter. I mean, I don't believe in moral victories, but that's not awful. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Just under 6.5 minutes to play. Campbell Clark in at quarterback. 2 receivers on the bottom of your screen. We got whistles and we got flags. Dirty laundry on the field, as Matt Hatfield likes to say.
Flag on the play. Seahawks called for a false start.
Shotgun for Campbell Clark. Oh, he fumbles the snap. Not the greatest snap. He picks it back up and is going to be brought down. I'll tell you, it's getting to his head now. He fumbled that one ball on the handoff, and now he's missing the snap. It's got to get out of your own head. With that, it's going to be 4th and very long, 4th and 15, about 5.5 minutes to play. I'd expect the punt team to come out for Atlantic Shores. If it wasn't, I think that'd be very disrespectful. And it is. Punt goes off for Atlantic Shores. Pretty good punt. We're going to let it bounce, and that thing's going to keep rolling. Look at that. They're going to down them at about the 29-yard line. We're going to step aside and take a very quick timeout.
The ball comes to
we'll
rest
come back with you for the rest of the game here live at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex, home of CHKD Sports Medicine. There's a flag on the play here to start off the possession for the Crusaders. Illegal substitution on the defense. That'll back them, or
Flag
move
on the
it
play.
up, move them up
The
5.
Seahawks were called for an illegal substitution.
1st and 5.
5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Fake the handoff. There goes the pass, and that's going to be dropped by number 3 for the Crusaders, Alex Witt.
Nico Cochran's
Running
pass
clock
intended
here.
for
We have
Alex
just over
Witt
4
falls
minutes to
incomplete.
play.
2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5. The Seahawks lead the Crusaders 48-0. Crusaders try to draw something up here. At least keep this possession going. Pistol look. He's going to drop back and throw it to the opposite side of the field. That ball is caught by number 18, and he's going to have a first down, I believe. Number 18 for the Crusaders.
Nico Cochran's pass complete to number 18, Shane Kennelly.
That was Shane Kennelly. So good play there, moving the chains.
Tackle led by number 9, Tyler Craig.
Haven't had many of them this
First
game.
down,
Good to get a couple.
Crusaders.
That was a very long pass. I'll tell you, he threw it to the opposite side of the field. It was a very long pass considering it was just up a couple yards. Pistol look for Catholic. They're going to hand this one off. They're going to saw a gain. There he goes. He'll finally be brought down. Around out of bounds. And there goes Catholic.
Bradford Colbank on the carry. Nice gain on the play. First down, Crusaders.
Pistol look, two receivers on the top of your screen. Hand it off, and he's going to lose a couple of yards here. 1 minute, 52 seconds in
Bradford
running.
Colbank on the carry.
This will probably be the last
Initial
possession of the
contact
game.
made by
unless
number
turnovers
27,
made.
Levi Belford. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12.
Pistol look once again. Jet flying overboard as we near the end here at the Sportsplex.
Third and 11.
1 minute to go. We're at the 49-yard line. Excuse me, the 44-yard line on the Seahawks side of the field. As the Crusaders closing this one out. It's looking like a Seahawks victory, unless I don't think a miracle can save this one. Seahawks lead 48-0. Gonna drop back to pass. Looking deep. He has a man. It's complete. Can he get to the end zone? Just short. They're going to get to the line quickly here. They have a chance to score. Get to the line, get on the ball, call a timeout, do something if you're Catholic. What a play there. You got to love to see
Nico
it.
Cochran finds his receiver, number 3, Alex Witt.
Alex Witt with the catch.
Witt goes down just shy of the goal
Looks
line.
like they're going to let the clock run out. It's
First
10
and
seconds
goal.
to go. Here they go. They're going to run one more play. Makes it a little interesting. 3, 2, 1. He snaps the ball. Questionable if it was on time or not. And he's not going to get in the end zone. So that's going to do it for this one. A fun ending to Catholic there. Almost got the touchdown at the end. Regardless,
And that's the ball game.
4 seconds. Yep, that should be the ball
Final
game.
score,
It is.
Atlantic
Your
Shores
final
48,
score, Atlantic
Catholic
Shores
High School
wins
0.
48. Catholic Crusaders.
We'd like to thank all of our
0.
fans for coming out and supporting
We
your
thank
team
all of
tonight.
you for tuning in tonight.
Our Seahawks
We've
will
had
be
a
off
long day
next
here at
week.
the Sportsplex. We
Then
had the
heading
morning
up to
drive
North
this
Cross
morning,
in 2
had
weeks.
field hockey all afternoon, and
Thanks
Atlantic
again for
Shores
coming out and
tonight.
supporting
And
your team tonight.
don't worry,
Good night
we have
and
some
God
more
bless.
field hockey coming your way tomorrow all day. Be sure to tune in. We want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. Take care, everybody.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.